Everybody's having a great day. I know as great as you can imagine it to be, even with everything going on and stuff like that. But I do hope that everybody has having a wonderful, beautiful, sunshiny day. So good morning. Hope you are all staying healthy and safe. And I know staying hunkered down in your homes, no matter how hard it is. I hope you all are able to do all that. I just want to give you an update from the past week as to what has happened since the last time we talked. Because of your good stewardship, April is looking not too bad. We are probably going to be pretty close to what we have been bringing in January and February for our monthly tithing. So I thank you very much for doing that. I thank you for using Faith Direct. I think we've seen a big uptick in our Faith Direct. That's huge. We really appreciate it. We appreciate you sending your envelopes in. Like I said, we collect mail a couple times a week and we deposit that money a couple times a week. This is absolutely wonderful. And I was really concerned about if we were going to be able to make anywhere near what we had done before. So I really, really do appreciate it. Our actual budget numbers are about, our budget expenses are about $48,000 a week. And so overall, we're still running behind what we need to be making to cover our budget by about 10%. So, but if you continue to do what you're doing, this will make a huge dent into what we need to do or where we need to go as we go forward. So we're still in budget season, trying to figure out where we are and where we're going. We have, like I think I've told you before, we've had so many different scenarios depending on what we budget our tithing is going to be. And that a month ago, from what I would have told you, I would have no idea. A month now later, I have a better idea. I know things are not settled as we're going to come back into um, back coming out of our stay-at-home status. I know we're just beginning to touch all of those things. So there are still a lot of unknowns, but we are preparing as best we can for these unknowns for our budgets as we go into our next fiscal year, which starts July 1st. I also want to talk about too, so I just keep up the good work, keep doing what you're doing. Just keep, keep, just keep doing what you're doing. You've also probably heard some talk. We have a new thought process or a new, I don't want to say program, it's a new thing that we are pushing. It's called Garden of Hope. And this Garden of Hope is a way for people who can afford to do that to donate to St. Barnabas, so that we can use that money then to help our families who are in need, whether they need food or some assistance for utilities or something like that. We have developed that program, that spot where we are having people donate money to it, and we're setting aside to use specifically for the needs of St. Barnabas families to help them through this period and going forward. So we have seen some of you donating already through Faith Direct. That's wonderful. We have seen some of you already putting envelopes in the mail with that. Keep doing that and putting in there in that memo line saying Garden of Hope, and we will direct that money to helping those families. Totally for helping those families. The other thing too is that, and if you know somebody who is hurting, or if you're hurting and you need some help, please contact Patty Kane. Patty Kane is our person who's the main person as our contact person. You can reach her by email, pkane@stbindy.org, or you can call into the parish offices, 882-0724, and then call her extension 226, and then it'll go directly to her. It's all confidential, and she can help you, get you connected with whatever we can do to help you along the way. Or if you know somebody else who is hurting, but they don't want to really talk about it, if you could just let us know, and it's all confidential, and that we will go ahead and help them. The other thing I'd like to do is put a shout out also to the food pantries. And you may have seen things on the news that the food pantries are serving a lot of people who need just regular day-to-day food. I think I saw on St. Vincent on St. Anthony Food Pantry that we served about 65 families, helping them with some basic essential food needs plus a gift card. Remember your food pantries. I don't know how. I don't know if it's you send in money or you drop off food. I don't know, but our food pantries will. They need some help. The demand, from what I understand, is pretty great and has unusually great, which we would expect in these type of circumstances. And I also don't, if I don't know with St. Anthony, if you've talked to Patty Kane, she can get you in connection, or Connie Merkel, they can get you in connection with St. Anthony Food Pantry. There are also other food pantries, Gleaners, Midwest food pantries. I think there's several more around, but I recommend St. Vincent de Paul. Help our food pantries wherever we can because that need is definitely out there. I always want you to remember we have our Seeds of Faith program. We have our morning cup of Joe at 8 a.m. in the morning, scripture reading, small reflection intentions by Joe every day. And then at noon, you have our Seeds of Faith program where you see me, you see various other people. And if you miss it, the links are on the website and you can go back and look at them later on. I do Mondays. Wednesday, Father Eustace does Mass. On Fridays, Father Mahan speaks and brings up more information or just to give comfort to everybody as we go along. So I don't want you to forget that. Now, the other thing too is this will probably be a big week, as you are all aware of. May 1st is Friday, and the governor's stay-at-home order, executive order, runs through this coming Friday. Now, what does that mean for us? We don't know. We're waiting on guidance from the Archdiocese. We feel that in the next few days, sometime this week, we will have some more guidance from the Archdiocese as to where we can go, how we can move forward to keep moving on. I recommend that Father talks on Fridays. I recommend you pay close attention to his this coming Friday, as he will probably talk about some of these things, or at least as much as we know at this time. So it's another one of those roller coaster type weeks where we're going to be finding out more information and see how it looks in our world going forward. I also just want to thank you to lots and lots and lots of people. I know that I will never be able to thank everybody, but again, I go back to our teachers and to our parents and to our kids who are studying by e-learning, not so easy to do. I give you thank you to everybody who's keeping everything going, the postman who brings our mail every day, the healthcare workers. I just can't even, our grocery people who stock our shelves, just so many people that we need to say thank you to, as you've been hearing from everybody. But I also want to, again, St. Barnabas is here for you. If you need something, please let us know. Contact us by email, call the parish offices, and we will help you however we can. Um, we want to stay connected together as a parish. St. Barnabas has been here for 55 years, and we want to be here for a lot more years after this. And the way we need to do this is by being connected with each other. So please stay connection, please communicate, and we will keep you in our thoughts and in our prayers and in Father Mahan's and Father Eustace's thoughts and prayers. So please take care of yourself, stay safe, and enjoy this beautiful sunshine. Thank you and have a wonderful, blessed day.